ended up being under quarantine. What a gorgeous sunrise. I thought everything was going great. I made it onto the bus with my bag on my lap, made it onto the ferry without any problems. We were barely on the bus when I received a text from the hostel we had booked in Ninh Binh. They were under quarantine. So on the bus ride from Kappa Island to Ninh Binh, I booked us another hostel, this time at Cozy Ninh Binh. One of the very first things we did once we arrived in Ninh Binh was rent some motor scooters, and we took off into the sunset. Made it to Ninh Binh, but I'm actually staying in a neighborhood called Tam Kok. But now we're on scooters. I feel back at home. Much more like it. I like being on a scooter instead of in a bus. Our original hostel here in Ninh Binh, or Tam Kok, the village, ended up being under quarantine, so we upgraded to a different hotel. But yeah, our original hostel was under quarantine, so we weren't allowed to go. So yeah, now we're watching sunset outside of our hostel / hotel, but it's really pretty. Good morning! It's like 5:45 and we made it to the Hang Mua entrance, and we're about to hike up the dragon hike, or Hang Mua, here in Tam Kok. What a gorgeous sunrise. So we made it to the top of Dragon Hike for sunrise. It's a beautiful sunrise. Now we're hiking in the cave. So we came for sunrise, but it was really foggy. And so now we're just exploring the caves of Hang Mua. So we waited 3 hours before we made the trek back up to the Lion Dragon hike, and it's worth it. It was worth the 3-hour wait and 1 cup of coffee, because this is our view. The boats were closed, so we're driving around for a sunset view, and it's beautiful. Finished watching sunset with a beer and just started driving, pulled up to a random parking lot, and then the lady goes, no, park, 10,000 dong. And now we're walking in the mountains. So we're not really sure what's going on, but we might be at the pagoda, but otherwise we're just walking in the mountains in Tam Kok. Some goats in the mountains. One of the most popular things to do in Ninh Binh is to take a boat trip in Tam Kok along the Nong Dong River. However, due to COVID, it was closed. However, Trang An, which is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, was open, and that's exactly how we spent our last day in Ninh Binh. just like that, my time in Ninh Binh came to an end. We jumped on the night bus to head to our next destination. Stay tuned for more mapless adventures. One more thing, don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button